what's the maximum height a ball reaches that has a flight path of h of t equals negative 4t squared minus 30t plus 20. I have a video where I did this by hand, but right now I want to do it using a graphing calculator. So take your graphing calculator and hit y equals and type the equation in like this. And then what you're going to do is graph it. So hit the graph button. And once you hit the graph button, it kind of looks like that. So notice it looks like it goes further up, and I can't see how high up it goes. So what I'm going to do is change the window button. You push window and it's on the normal view screen. What you're going to see is something like this. And what we want to do is see further up. So I'm going to change the Y max volume to something like 100 and do the Y scale, the YSCL, change that to like 5. So it looks something like this. And now re-graph it. So graph again. Now when I graph it, I can see that it is a parabola, and it has a maximum height up here at the vertex. So that very top of the mountain is going to be the answer to this question. And I'm going to show you how to figure out what that is. So notice when you hit the trace button on the calculator, you can see the cursor blinking over there on the right side, and I have the equation at the top. What you want to do is use your arrow features, and you want to move that cursor closer to the top. And as you move it, it's going to let you know where it's going on this bottom here, on the bottom where it says x equals 0, y equals 20. So that means right now the cursor is at 0, 20. So what I want to do is use these arrow buttons right here and try to position the cursor where that maximum value is. Start to move this cursor. You can see how it's changing there. I want to try to position it at the top. I'm getting pretty close there. So right in here, that's pretty darn close. So it looks like about like that. Let me get a little light here. Oops, too much light. So you can see that's about negative 3.82 on the X and about 76.2 on the Y. So that's pretty close to the peak here. It's not exactly right, but this is a way to kind of approximate what the answer is. Now, there is a way to get it exactly, but I'm not going to show you that right now. I'll only do that if you comment and ask to see, okay, well, how can you figure out what it is exactly with the calculator? If you comment, I'll do that. But otherwise, this is a really good approximation to that height. Now, I do have a video that shows you how to do it by hand, but there's also a way to get a very precise value on the graphing calculator, but I'm not even going to bother doing it unless you need it. So comment if you want to see that. Otherwise, this would suffice. So that's the maximum value, is this Y value here, so about 76.2, and where it occurs is about, what is that, negative 3.82, something like that. That's where it occurs.